Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining me today in this Facebook Live for Ask the Right Person interview. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning. Thanks for spending your Sunday morning joining me on this live with Kelvin Fong. He's one of my colleagues that is very esteemed in the real estate industry. So now is a good time to leave some comment and say hi, guys. He's in the backstage waiting. Just say hi. I'll give you some basic introduction. Then I will actually invite him to come live to share with us the 3 questions that we will answer today on real estate. So everybody say hi and like this video, please. And also share it so that everyone can benefit from Kelvin's sharing. So before I start, I want to thank everybody for episode 1. Episode 1 is this one. Episode is this. I want to thank everybody for the very, very welcoming. The response was very good. Episode 1, response was very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. Today is Kelvin's session, which is this one. Where's the gold mine in this extended circuit breaker? He'll be answering 3 questions. First question will be, shall we invest in stocks or property today? Then second question, how can consumers, Singaporeans, homeowners, or expiring upgraders can actually be certain of their ability to upgrade? Because before you upgrade, you must check what's your ability. Once you're sure of that, then you will upgrade happily with confidence. Then you know you actually made the right choice. Lastly, number 3, what is the most common mistake made by upgrader? What they did how come some made money, some didn't make money? Kelvin will touch on all these 3 questions that will actually benefit and value add everybody watching today. If you have any questions at any time during this live stream, just write it in comment below. Write this comment. Hello, Leguan. Hello, Rina. Hello, Angeline. Hi, Valerie. Hello, Yamseng. Hello, Eve, Kelvin. So any questions, feel free to comment it. Kelvin and I, mostly Kelvin will be able to see the comment. Then we will draw out which comment to actually answer the questions on live today. So this is like a Channel News Asia interview, very informal, very comfortable environment to actually share information. We'll all be benefiting from Kelvin's sharing today. So without further ado, let me invite Kelvin. Let me add him to the screen. Hello, Kelvin. Kelvin, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you. A very good morning to every one of those people who are actually watching us live now. Very happy to be here to really share with you, especially after my yesterday's sharing. I think today there's another group of people who really want to find out a little bit more about the real estate. I'll be happy to share with every one of you for the next 1 hour or so, right? Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. It's live. See all your comments when Kevin can see it. Don't worry, Kelvin. Kelvin will later transfer it. So yesterday was so many viewers. Like Kelvin very from they bought your books. It's a very good report in your book. Okay. I think I'll be busy. Dear Kelvin.
Yes.
Kevin, yesterday the concert about 5 to 6 people went on Zoom to the customer seminar. Thank you very much.
Please give me a second. I'm not so sure whether hear me.
Must be patient.
Is it noisy?
Shen Wall Kelvin error to his router. There's view. Welcome given you this portion. If there's any then Kelvin, hear him clear and benefit. So meanwhile, Kelvin may want to. Is it okay? And voice sound like robot. Is that true, guys? Just don't worry. Then guys and voice is like robot. Is it okay? I'm gonna rejoin guys. First time got people say my. Let me read a moment. Is it better, guys? I hope it's better. Test. Still robot. Okay, guys, thank you for your patience. I'm going to leave this live. I will rejoin. Ken, it'll be much better. I'll see you guys. It's called what do you get? Reinstate. I'll leave this live. Then I'll rejoin. Ken, one moment, guys. Kelvin, we'll rejoin this live. It'll be much better. See you guys in the next one. Normal now. Okay, get ready. Don't have to rejoin already. The voice is normal already. Test. Much better.
Yes, okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I think just
first time got sound like a robot.
Yeah, that's why you sound like a robot.
Yesterday, consumer seminar, all 5 of my invitee, they love it very much. Most of them actually know you already, so they are more ready to take action.
Thank you.
For them.
Yep.
Kelvin, would you like to greet the audience first, or would you like to go straight to the questions?
Yes, I'm not so sure just now, did they actually hear me? Of course, I think thank you so much for all those people who are actually on the Facebook Live now. I just want to say thank you so much for coming back to this particular Facebook. Just now was some distortion here and there, so that's the reason why we decided to exit and come back again. So I hope that every one of you can actually hear me very clearly. And of course, today is another session, 1 hour session that I hope to be able to share as much as possible that I can to those people who really want to find out a little bit more about the market and what should it be done. Because I'm in the business for about the last 18 years. I went through all the different cycles in terms of SARS, in terms of global crisis financial, which is like layman crisis, and now we are at this COVID-19. So I'm very sure that everybody is also very excited to find out how should we move forward. Is it a good time now or is it not a good time now? Of course, you guys can ask me. I will give you my opinion and my thoughts. End of the day here, whatever I say, I just want to be very clear here is that my way of looking at things is a little bit different. I look at a lot on our facts and figures. I'm not so much of emotionally driven because end of the day here, I always think that very important here is what? We should not be looking based on emotion because emotion is always at risk. But if we have facts and figure, which I like to do a lot of research for those people who knows me and probably has heard all my different kind of seminars, a person who can only talk provided there are numbers. If there's no numbers, I think that's something I would not talk about it because end of the day, It's all emotion. Just like going to a show flat, for example. Every show flat to me, it looks fantastic and look nice. Am I right to say to all those people here? Right?
Yes,
So you
yes.
will definitely look at Facebook. Is all the show flat is like, wow, so nicely done up. But are we buying based on the ID design, or are we buying based on the price that is more important? So today, of course, those people who have any question regarding to all these things that you have in mind, I just want to tell all of you here, if you need anything, I'll probably help to actually explain and share with you as much as I can. All right, thank you. I leave it to Ken to take over.
So we will answer 3 questions today. There's a lot of people are asking because the market is very, very special in the history today. So first question today, even myself, a lot of my homeowners actually ask also, hey, today, what the property market, is it affected? Is it affected? First thing they ask. Second thing, they say stock market crashed. So they said, Ken, why should I invest in property? Shouldn't I go for stocks? I believe this is one of the questions covered in Kelvin's consumer seminar as well. So Kelvin will share with us stocks and property. What is different and which one is better in a personal opinion, in a sense.
Sure. I think I'm definitely a very property person, so I would think that stocks and property is a two different things in my thoughts. Of course, if you ask me, I still very, very tuned to property because maybe my knowledge is not there. That's the reason why there's nothing wrong to invest in stock. There's also nothing wrong to invest in property as well. But to me, I definitely feel that property is much more safer for me because I have the knowledge, right? So I have the knowledge, I have the research. Definitely, I think it's a worthwhile for me to always focus on property. Stock market is something that is not safe, is no good. Because people always like to tell me, Kelvin, you know, a stocks market is very liquid. Well, it is nothing wrong about being liquid. But the sad truth is that it also too liquid as well. Because why? I can buy it very easily, but I also can sell very easily as well. So sometimes, you see, I myself probably is one of the very good experience. I bought my SQ shares at the high at 14. Then, of course, I went in again at $10, $9 over. Then when the stock really went up to about close to $10, I say, hey, can I get a little bit more? Because I pay $100,000 to buy SQ share for nice lots. Hey, I make a couple of $1,000. Is it good enough? So eventually, I wanted the numbers to go up above 10, but it did not. Now it became $5, $6. So, of course, maybe I'm not skilled enough, I'm not good enough, but I always feel that I use this 100,000 to make $5,000. I feel that it's not so justifiable for me. Of course, some people tell me they can do margin call, but to me, that is speculate. I would not want to do anything that's speculative. For me, I want to look at long term. I want to be very safe in terms of my investment. Anything that is speculative, I don't want to do because why? We wouldn't want to live with a lot of stress because every day, most of us are already working very hard for our family. At the end of the day, we do not have enough time to go and be stressed over, wow, the stock market, how is it? Whether will it up or down here and there? I mean, I think this is something that I would not want to. Like in reality, I actually bought, I think during that point of time, I bought a SQ share. I also bought another industrial property, which exactly I paid $100,000 down payment. But today, I still can enjoy a very good rental of $2,600 a month from my commercial property. So at the end of the day, what am I trying to say here? Based on $2,000 over, my mortgage is about maybe my interest. Say talk about interest, probably is about $1,000 or plus. But every month, this $100,000 is generating me returns of $1,000 by the tenant every month, $1,000 over a month. So I tell myself, I rather take this kind of dividend, or I rather take this kind of yield from the property. That is me. Because why? I'm a very property person. Doesn't mean that stock is no good. I only feel that stock is very liquid. On the other hand, it is too liquid that I can either sell or I buy. And most of the time, we make some money, we tend to be very greedy. We tend to go in again. Then after that, we make a second round. We say, hey, I think you will still have chance because it come down again. So we hope for another turn. But eventually, I always look at it because I'm also, honestly, I also have been burned with stock market before. I also have burned my money in stock market before. So I totally can feel, the truth here is I can feel is what? Sometimes being too greedy, we may not let go so fast. We think that we can actually exit fast. But when the stock market actually comes down, they don't give you chance. They will just, boom, come down. But property is different. It will not one shot. It will not one shot. It will not say, wow, $1,006, tomorrow it become $900. It won't happen, right? But the most important fundamental about property is a little bit different because why? Because we can actually rent out the property. Some will tell me, Kelvin, the market is bad. Maybe the rental market is no good. Actually, I feel that every property can be rented out. It's only how much you want to rent. If the market rental is $2,500, you rent out $2,000, will people want to rent? Sure will, right? I always feel that at the end of the day, most important is what? As long as you have a rental, the tenant pay for the interest, whatever extra always become my saving. That's why yesterday I talked about something called a saving plan, right? How can we let real estate become a saving for all of us here? Which I feel that is very, very interesting, that I think is a good thing. Ken, do you want me to share something on the screen so that the people can see?
Sounds good. Sounds good. I think it's excellent.
Okay, let me see whether I can do it or not.
Once you press share screen my side, I can push it up.
Okay.
Okay, Ken. Once you're ready, let me know, then I will put the screen on.
Okay, Ken.
Everyone, meanwhile, thank you very much for tuning in. For those that just joined us, if you feel that this is a very value-added session, just like and share this video for anyone that can benefit from Kelvin's sharing. Thanks, everybody. Kelvin, Ken, the screen or not yet?
Yep. Are you able to see?
My side I can see, but you haven't full screen yet, your slides.
Oh, okay, Ken.
Is it okay? Kelvin, you can see?
Yep, I can see. Okay, for those people, can the rest of the people see it now?
Hi, everybody can see or not? Does Kelvin's slide? Can see, right? Give some comment, like, share, love.
All right. Can see, right?
Can see.
Okay. Maybe just for those people who are here, maybe just to take note. You see, let's say for example, this is an example that I case study. I actually put it up for a $1 million property, right? I actually bought and down pay for this property. So currently,
the slide is haven't full screen yet. Is the general view.
General view.
As in, can see all the slides, not one specific slide. Where your PowerPoint bite-sized training one.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Maybe you can click the presenter view. It's okay also. Yeah, I can see small slides. Cannot see big slides.
How to stop sharing?
No, you should stop sharing already. Stop already. Now only can see two of our face.
Oh, okay. I try one more time.
Hey, no problem. For those who just joined us, the free welcome gift for watching this live session is in the description. Basically, it's a free loan assessment, free evaluation of property, instant one. Oh, can already full screen already, Kelvin. And
okay,
lastly,
good.
Okay, Kelvin's one more important. Come.
Okay, now just for a case study, for example, right? You look at this property is bought at $1 million. I down pay $250,000, stamp duty $24,000, outlay is about $274,000, right? So let's say, for example, we did not manage to sell the property. The rental is actually now at $2,500 a month, right? So because all my Pronex people, they actually have these RAM calculators that actually can assist our client to work out all this number. If you look at it, if I rent out the property, most important you see here is what? I rented out the property at $2,500. My monthly interest is about $1,000. The tenant actually saved how much money for me? Actually, it's $1,600 a month. So I always tell people at the end of the day, real estate is not just about investment. Real estate can be a very good form of saving money, because at the end of the day, look at the tenant is saving $1,600. That means what I'm trying to tell everybody here, if I take $250,000 out to buy a property, Every month, this tenant is generating 1,600 a month from me. Can I ask every one of you here, which bank can give us 1,600 a month? Is it easy to achieve? Which is not. If you look at today's market, 1 year is only 1%. Based on quarter million, it's only 2,500 a month. So if you divide by 12, actually it's nothing, right? But property is slightly different. If I rented out my property, I can get 1,600 a month, right? So at the end of the day, my return can be so good, even when the property only appreciate 1%. That means I bought $1 million, every year only increased by $10,000. My rental returns, if you can see very clearly, it actually amortized to about 100,000 after 5 years. Based on 100,000, if I make 50,000, I still can take back about how much? 147,000. So if you ask me, is it worthwhile? And honestly, for a property to increase by just 1% per annum, is it fair? I think I'm a very super conservative person, which I don't want to overquote, but I just want to tell everybody here is that real estate is not just about investment. That's the reason why a lot of rich people out there in the market today, they are willing to pay ABSD still. Why? Because they are not looking at short term. They, as long as they buy the property, they leverage on the bank, they exactly take what? They take the rental as a form of saving for the next 10 to 20 years or 30 years. Stocks market, yes, you can also leverage. But stock market, when you leverage, means that it's a speculative mode, in my opinion. I'm not a very good person to talk about stock, but I see a difference in my opinion because property I can leverage. On the other hand, property is not so liquid. That is the advantage. But important here is that what? Real estate, you must have what? Holding power. That's why yesterday I talked something which I think most of my PropNext people should be able to advise you how to create a safety net. How to ensure that your risk is low. We do not want to, end of the day, to buy a property, we stress ourselves so much. And that's the last thing that we want to, if you ask me. So I did a comparison between a FD, 274,000, 1% fixed D, 5 years, they only give you 13,000, but a property will give you how much? 147,000. Even I minus away my stamp duty away, maybe over 1,000 the agent fees or whatever, easily I still have 100,000 more worth than holding on to putting in a bank of 13,000. That is how I feel. And I'm being so conservative to only look at what? 1% growth a year, which is only $1 million, is only 10,000. End of the day, I always tell people, we all want to make money in any investment. But the last thing is that we want to take risks. For me, I think all my agents here, I always want to advocate them. Very important thing is what? Let's be very safe. Let's make sure our clients are safe when it comes to property. We already have day and nights. We have been working so hard. A thing that we want is to be stressed over all this investment. That's why I wrote a book called Property Wealth System. Right? Actually, the book is all about saving. Look at property. I like property so much because it creates a saving bank for me, and that is what I like so much about properties, right? So this is how I feel when it comes to property and stock. I feel that one is liquid, one is not liquid, but the not so liquid is also good. It forced me to hold on to it, even when the market crash. Just let the rental market goes. But did the property also goes up? Actually, I've seen my property goes up. I have a property from 1,600 drop to $900. $900 now become 2,001. So eventually, did I lose money? Actually, I did not lose it. I always tell people at the end of the day is what? Make sure there must be a holding power. That is my opinion. All right, thank you so much, Ken. I think this is how I was. How is my opinion about these stocks and properties? No right, no wrong. I believe. Everybody has his own opinion, just that I'm more familiar about real estate. I think that's how I feel. Thank you.
I agree with you because this point that you just brought across, my clients who did not come for the consumer seminar, I actually share to them one-to-one. Then they will actually, especially on the leveraging thing, because not only yourself, a lot of my friends and family, even myself, also gonna burn in stock market before lah. Because speculate ma. My friend buy, I also buy lah. Wow, come on, do it together. Then when drop, everybody sell together lah. All can jump lah. That's why it's too liquid. I agree with you. So let's go to the second question, which is on everybody's mind today on the circuit breaker. How can a person, homeowner, even agents, how can I be certain? Hey, confirm I can upgrade today? I think the ability to upgrade, a lot of people are not aware. So, Kelvin, can I share with you the consumer seminar? How do you actually share with the viewers how to be certain of their ability to upgrade?
I think most important, I think general, most people always think that it's not possible. The reason why it's not possible because most of the people out there are fearful and do not have the knowledge to do so. And most of the time, I witness a lot of people just hold on to the money in their bank account, or the property has already appreciated, but they choose not to do anything because their old mindset will say that I must work until 30 years and fully pay up the properties. And that is how I will be working throughout my life. Nothing wrong with that kind of mindset. But that is how I feel that is an older mindset. Because to me, we can work very hard. But at the end of the day here, we cannot just work hard and not let our money work for us. For those people who are working from 21 years old or 25 years old, you started to work until the age of 30s. This period is your prime time that you work very hard. You probably have saved some money, you make some money over here. The next question you have to ask yourself, what about the 40s and 50s and 60s? How can you actually upgrade? How can you actually grow your money? That is important. So if you don't do it correctly, what will happen? You probably work hard for money, but your money is not working hard for you. That is how I feel. Of course, in order to be certain in terms of your ability to upgrade, one most important thing that you must take note of is that do not take a high risk. Example, if today my properties I can make about 200,000, 300,000, based on these 200,000 to 300,000 that I have, plus my original down payment of my house, including my CPF, this 200,000 maybe plus another 200,000 together, this $400,000, can I take it out and upgrade to another property? I'm not asking you to take 400,000 and upgrade and pay the other property at 400,000. Because why? From a smaller loan to a higher loan, that is called risk, right? When you take $400,000, out of $400,000, can I take 200 to 300,000 to upgrade to another house and keep aside another 100 to 200,000? I leave it to you, because end of the day you must work out the sum. Based on this, are you able to be sustainable in long run? Maybe don't mind, I just share another slides to the people out there.
I think slide is very informative and has a very clear picture.
Yeah, because I think people listen may be tough to understand.
I would love to put subtitles, guys, who don't open sound, but yeah, this is better. Kevin, oh yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll put the screen in. For those who just joined us, the 3 welcome gift for all homeowners in Singapore is in the description below. Today, Kelvin is sharing on the 3 questions that will value add all of us. And we are at question 2 now. How can a person be certain of his ability to upgrade, be it from HDB to condo? Kevin, are you sharing the slide? My side, I don't have it yet. Okay.
Are you able to see now?
Okay. How can a person be certain of his ability to upgrade, be it HDB to condo, condo to condo, condo to landed, or 1 HDB to 2 condo, whichever. The most important, asset must be moving lah. Especially now is a very special period. Circuit breaker, first time in history, Okay, Kevin.
Can see now?
Hey, full screen indeed, Ken. I put in, Kevin?
Yep.
Yep, here we go.
For example, right, this is what I'm trying to tell everybody. Again, this is another thing that the Pronex, we have created a RAM system for our agents to actually advise our customer how to be secure, how to be safe. For example, this particular calculator that I'm talking about here, right? It allows you to control. You look at how much CPF you have, how much cash you have. You can actually know how much is your maximum loan, how much is your purchase price that you can buy. You can actually play with the numbers. You can get any of my PropNex agents to help you. Basically, you can know how much money that you need to buy a property. After working out the sum, at the bottom part, you will see a reserve fund in period. Best scenario, worst scenario. Best scenario means that you are working every month. How long can your balance OA account, cash amount that you have in your bank, can last you for how many years? Worst scenario means that you are not working. Maybe you are self-employed like many of us here. You can actually last for how long? So why people actually lose money in property? Why people are so fearful? Mainly because they did not do their numbers. At the end of the day, my education to all our agents and customers out there, we do not want to invest blindly. We do not want to take risks also. We want to be what? Very secure. We want to be safe. We want to be very careful. For me, I'm a very super careful person because I also dare not take risks. I want to be safe. Everybody wants to make money. But I think the most important here is not just about making money, how to be safe when it comes to property. So I believe that many of my agents here will be able to really advise every one of you here how to be secure, how to be safe, so that your risk can be as low as as possible. So to me, this is one thing that most of our agents are able to actually advise you, right? So this is something that I think that is important. If any one of you want to find out, want to understand more, actually there's a lot more things to understand. Honestly, may not be able to talk so much over here. I believe many agents can also advise you. For those who are upgraders now, is your property currently already stagnant? Many people didn't realize that their property has went up and become stagnant for many years, and they're still living and letting the property just stay there where it is. Is it the right move? First, important is to find out from my agents here how you can actually look at your current asset. Is it worthwhile for you to do anything? I'm very sure my people here are able to advise you. Because why? Why I'm not able to do this to you? Because I don't know your property. I don't know each and every one of your properties. But I've seen a lot of property. If any one of you today owns a property, you will be asking, how come a new launches property is more expensive compared to a resale property? A resale property is like, hey, it's just next door, you know. But how come my property is like moving so slow? My new launch is running like so much higher. What is the logic behind? These are all the questions that many of my agents that probably can advise you how you can actually look at this, because it's important. It's important. Doesn't mean that we always want to sell high. Remember, when we sell high, we also buy high. That is the logic, right? But if today you have made a decent profit out of it, do you think it's another good chance for you to buy low? And this is something that I always like to do. For me, I'm a person who look at numbers. Same thing. My agents, they are also well trained in this, because why? They have all this information and knowledge to help every of the consumer out there to understand before they take any actions. Right? This is how I feel. And of course, the most important is the RAM system, which all my agents can help you to determine whether yes or no. This is a very powerful system that can help give you assurance, give you a much more comfort zone. Like I mentioned to you, we all want to change, we want to upgrade, we want to buy. Most important is what? To be safe. Right?
I always, in my client also, I use the PA app, that one, exactly. Once they are comfortable, they can upgrade already.
Yes. Very good. Thank you.
I think this is very well covered, the ability to upgrade. So in short, approach all PropNex agent to actually, this system is provided. They will know your property better. They can advise all homeowners better. Third question today, last question. What is the most common mistake made by upgraders? a lot of them actually say, hey, today I wait for the market to crash first, crash more, then I buy. Then my HP price go up, then I buy. That's for myself a very common feedback I get, Kelvin. Yo,
Yep.
my HP go up, then I buy from you, Ken. You wait. You come back to me when my property price go up. I will sell through you. I will buy through you. Is this a very common mistake?
It's not about. I cannot say it's a mistake. Why I say so is because why everybody has their own thinking process. A lot of us are driven by emotions. It's the same thing. When everybody now, for example, very simple, just to everybody here. If those people who look at the show flat that's empty, nobody is inside here, very, very quiet. It's just like ghost town. Most of us would think what? Better don't buy, because the market is going to crash. That is the first process that most people will have. But the smart investor will look at it. If nobody is inside the show flat, if any one of you today is in front of me now, if you are the developer, yourself is a developer, do you dare to increase price, or do you dare to make sure that the price is much more affordable to people to go in, or a decent prices in today's market? You have to think. Second, you have to look on the other side. If today everybody like to rush in to buy a property, it's like that, when everybody start to kanchiong that time, wanted to, everybody is rushing to the show flat. Actually, you realize people like to do this. Just like bubble tea. When queue is very long, means it's a good tea. But when the bubble tea, nobody queue, means it's not a good tea. It is the same kind of concept in real estate, which is very normal, right? Same thing. Today, if I ask every one of you here, will you dare to buy an air ticket to London at the end of the year? Most of us will not buy. Because why? We're scared to lose money. We're scared that what if I buy, cannot go. But I ask you a question. If today you can buy a ticket to London, will it be cheaper when you buy in December? When it comes to December, when everybody start to fly, you think it will be cheaper? The airline will be starting to charge you more expensive or double of what you want to pay. Because why? We are already inside this Singapore for the last 8 months. We are all wanted to go out of this country to relax and enjoy. Do you think that they will probably charge you more? It's the same concept. When everybody dare not that time, right? It's always a good opportunity to see this. But when everybody start to rush for certain things, you probably end up paying more, right? So to me, it's not just about mistake. That's why I'm saying it's important to understand one thing. It's important to understand facts, research. All the numbers are very important. If you have all the numbers, then it will make sense for you to decide, should I or should I not? Should I stay at where am I or should I not? Maybe I show another slide. So let me toggle first, so that I know I understand how this system works already. So let me show you, because
I want to say thank you everybody for watching. So far our viewership has went up double already. Thank you everybody. So if you all feel anyone that can benefit from Kelvin's sharing, which is very direct and very insightful, do like and share this post. Tag your friends or your families. Actually, they can watch it. You can share to them from Facebook message, copy this link and send to them on WhatsApp. Nowadays, WhatsApp very personalized. You send this link, they can actually see it, watch it from their phone, and they can actually benefit. Kelvin, you have full screen, need a slide.
Already done?
Yep.
Already done?
Yeah.
I did something that I shared yesterday also. If today any one of us who own a HDB flat and bought in 2004 at 250,000, today worth 450,000. The question mark here is what? Should we actually sell it away or should we actually keep the property? Most people will say that I'd rather keep the property. I probably want to fully pay my property at the end of my 62 years old. I'll be very happy because I have $450,000. Of course, the question is whether can we retire at that point of time, right? That's important, right? But you realize that if you see this particular chart, you can see what? How come a HDB property, this is a chart that talks about HDB market. It has gone up, it has slid down for about 10%, right? So what am I trying to show you here? Why is it that the property actually like HDB has dropped? A lot of people think that HDB market should not drop. HDB market is like that. But do you know why is it in 2013 the HDB market slowed down? It's because one thing, our government policy is so powerful that they want to ensure the affordability of any Singaporeans out there to own a HDB flat, which I think is perfectly right, because that's the reason why today many of us are so fortunate. Even if you don't have a lot of money, the government definitely will do their parts to ensure you have a roof above your head. And that's the reason why the government cannot allow the property to be what? To move very fast, especially comes to HDB. Why? Because 75% and above of the people are staying in the HDB. They need to make sure that the affordability must be what? Kept affordable. And so that's the reason why, as a HDB owner, you must see something. Well, how will my HDB goes up continuously? Not that you will not, but will it be moving up very fast? Later I'll show you. Look at this Punggol HDB flat. In the year of 2005, they bought the properties. In 2012, they sell the property. They can actually sell for 600,000. But if you look at today's market, you'll be surprised at same area, the property price has dropped to 400,000. And probably nobody will think will lose $200,000 out of it. Isn't it a very painful exercise when you see a HDB lost 200,000? I mean, to be honest, for HDB to lose this kind of money, to drop this kind of amount, actually it's quite scary, right? But why is it so? Because why? Because affordability. They want to keep the property affordability. So those people who cannot buy a property today want to buy a property at Punggol 5 room, it become much more what? Affordable. And that's a good news for most people who want to buy a house. Of course, those people who own the house will be disappointed because they lose the money. But you see, those people who managed to sell in 2012, they cash out their property and they buy a private condo. And you look at it, same period, 2012, they sold. They bought the property in Riversound and they upgrade to a private property. They make 300,000, 200,000. Instead of losing 200,000, they cash out at the highest premium. Secondly, they make extra premium from a condo. Which one will you prefer? So that's why I'm saying it's very important to look at all these things. Numbers. You look at the private property market, year 2006 until today. You look at the upside is double digit, but the drop is what? Single digit. Second thing, most important, you must understand one thing. A lot of people always ask me, Kelvin, what happens if I buy a property and I lose my money? I say you don't need to lose your money as long as you're holding power. That's why just now I mentioned one thing. Safety net is the key message for everybody. So you look at very carefully, in 2006, 2008 is the Lehman crisis. By right, the owner who bought in 2006 can sell at 2007, which is at the highest point. But if you never sell because you're greedy, you come to the market crash. Can you wait for the next cycle to go up? Even if you miss the second cycle in 2013, can you wait for another cycle, which is 2018? Did your property actually appreciate? You look at the private property market. No matter up and down, it's always an uptrend. Singapore government is very clear. They will not crash the market, but they want to ensure stability. That's why our cooling measure is our policy maker cooling measure is very good. Because why? Ensure stability. I myself own couples of properties. I also choose to be in this kind of position. I wouldn't want to be greedy and expect the property prices keep going up, which is not healthy for the economy. That's why it's important to be what? To look at long term. I think that is the crucial that people should take note of. That's why if you ask me, the question is, common mistake, it's not so much about common mistake. I think it's about knowledge. If my agents can have more knowledge to advise my clients, and that's what I want to do so. That's why I always believe in education. I always believe in knowledge sharing so that people who can understand better will have a better decision making. Do not let your emotions affect you. That's why yesterday I spoke about what? A fixed mindset or growth mindset. All the rich people, all those who are doing well today, they will not say no. They will always look at opportunities. They always look at how they can grow in a systematic way. And I'm very sure many of my Promax people should be able to advise you all this kind of growth. No need to rush in to do anything. Understand all the plus and minus before you make any decision. I think that is the ultimate aim that all of you should do. So that is how I feel, Ken. Thank you so much.
Now,
for more information, please ask all my agents here to help you guys here.
Now got about close to 200 people. About half is agent, but the other half is, I think, is a consumer. Thank you very much for watching. Then now it's the FAQ segment. Anybody have any questions? Do share in the comment section. If not, I'll just draw. Oh, got one question. Oh, okay. Okay, there's this question. Okay, got a few questions. Kevin, do you want to answer one or two questions? Do you want to? You can your side. You can choose. There's a few questions that I actually put in the comment section. I can draw also.
Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. I can't see. Okay.
Okay, this one. I draw Carol's question. This one. Carol Zhang actually asked, "Hey, seller is reluctant to sell HDB. Rental yield so sexy, so high. I sell already and never get the same rental yield." This is a common question I always get also. Even not only BTO, even I stay in HDB, even a 20-year HDB in my area, they also got the same feedback. Ken, if I sell through you, I go and buy condo, where got this kind of rental yield? I'll never be able to afford again. Kevin, do you have any feedback on this question?
I think that is very common because most people will want to take rental yield as one of the ways to so-called not do anything. Wrong in mindset, but to me, because of the policy has changed, I don't think so. Because for me it's a very simple thing. If I don't have capital, I cannot roll my money up to buy more properties. For me, I always advise customer out there, every month you will receive $2,000 from the rental. Did you actually save it inside your bank account? Or did you spend it away? Because why? This type of bite-sized money, you will come into your bank account, but you will also exit very fast. But if you receive $300,000 in your bank account, you will not exit one shot. But you will think about how to grow the money up. That is me. So I'm not so concerned when during my maybe 30s range, I don't bother about rental yield. I only bother about to grow my capital so that I can own multiple assets. I would think that if I am 60s or 50s plus, I would like to own many assets and start to collect rental yield. But not at 30s, not at 20s, not at 40s. That's not my intention. But 40s like me, I will keep some property for rental income. I will keep some for buy and sell. Like some of my properties today are all rented out, so I will just keep. But for the early stage of property, because my book says what? Property, there's 3 portions. One, first is what? You must look at growing your wealth. Second, maybe you can look a little bit more of stabilizing, maybe half-half, maybe some investment, some you can do for rental. Third part is I would think that I want to be what? All rental. So I think most sellers today, they just look at this because why? They did not see the growth of the money. They don't know how to use the money to grow it further. Second, they also maybe are not the risk taker. They choose to be safe at the account thinking process, which is nothing wrong. But to me, I will share with my customer or my friends out there, at this age, we don't look at rental because rental, this money, cannot let you buy another property. Every month you save $1,000 to your bank account through the rental. You just need to calculate how much money you need to buy to collect this $1,000, $2,000, maybe $2,000. You multiply by child, multiply by 10 years or 20 years. Probably then you can actually save that $200,000-300,000 to buy a property. By the time, can you still buy? Cannot, because your age is very old. Will you dare to take action? No. That's why I think that customer must understand this. For the initial stage, ask them a simple question. Every month your $1,000, $2,000, where does it go to? Did you go to your bank? Yes, it will go to your bank. Did you exit out very fast as well? Because it's too liquid. Really, it's too liquid. But if it's 300,000, it won't be liquid. You will put it in an FD. So you will see physical 300,000. That is the big sum of money. You will know you cannot anyhow lose one. But $2,000, you can easily think of losing money. Because you will spend it on 𝐻𝐸𝐷, you will spend it on your food, you will spend it on things, or you probably have nothing.
I think that's a very good answer. Thank you, Kelvin. We can answer another question. Let me see. Okay, this one. How do I know my property is at its peak? It is a very common question, Kelvin. Because everybody say, hey, I wait a while more, it will go up one, then I sell. Same as HDB. Then they say, hey, my neighbor already selling at this price. I don't have to be at their price. Then I want to hit peak, then I sell. But a bit like speculating. Okay, Kelvin, do you have any comments on this?
This is same thing like stocks market. So I always want to wait for the peaks. But when it doesn't come up, then it start to drop. But to answer this question, I think it's important. We can never plot the peak because we do not know when is the peak. But important, like I mentioned to you here, I always advise people out there, if I want to sell my property, I must have something available in my mind that I want to upgrade or to buy. But if I just want to sell without the mindset of needed to buy, I would choose to tell you, please keep the property. That's my advice.
Yep, I agree with you. I think this is very good. Okay, any more questions before we actually thank you, Kelvin, so much for his sharing today. Thank you, everybody. I think, Kelvin, this has value added so many to our viewership, almost 200 already. I think half is agent, the other half is not agent. Thank you. This video will be online. Kelvin, I will share with you later as well, please. Thank you, Kelvin, for coming online and doing this Facebook Live with everybody. Thank you, Kelvin.
All right, thank you so much. Have a great Sunday.
Please write in comment section. Thank you, Kelvin, for his sharing.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, everybody, for watching this live video. And also, Kelvin actually touched on these 3 questions. If you all want to actually, you still can leave comment. Kelvin will see one because he's tagged in this live video. Firstly, the 3 welcome gift for those who just joined is in the description. Please use it for consumer, not agent, for consumer. For agents, if you all feel that this live video has value added you and can value add your your owners, your homeowners, your buyers, anyone, please share this with your viewers, because mostly these 3 questions will actually answer a lot of their doubts at their mind. Now this circuit breaker is a opportunity, like what Kelvin mentioned. Always he will say opportunity and crisis are next to each other. That's all. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you. Let's have a one quick round of love, like before we actually end the live. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday, guys. I'll see you guys. Bye. Love, like. Bye. If you all want anything else, any feedback, do let me know. We'll keep in touch. See you. Bye.